Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing? Yakfish Taco here. Another beautiful day, another video. But today I'm stuck in my garage and working on a project. I got here, just got shipped over from Amazon. It's a 60 inches tall dueling tree. So for you guys who don't know what a dueling tree is, it's basically a steel target, reactive steel targets for two people to shoot competitively with the 6 inches. Like these guys have the 6 inches plate, can going from side to side, and the goal is to have, by the end of the shoot, you want to have more plates on your competitor's side so that you'll win. Some of you know what I do for a hobby. Some you don't. I am also a certified NIA pistol instructor and a Utah State concealed carry firearm instructor. So I help a lot of people, especially the Asian people in the Asian community, to get their concealed license here in Oregon, Portland area, and also in Vancouver, Washington area. So that's why sometimes I host events for my students to go into the field and do some target shootings and things like that. So this is one of the things that I'm gonna be doing to have my students to go out and have some fun. So let's see what we have here. So here's the package that comes. It weighs about 100 some pounds. This is the most expensive version, $279, ships free from Amazon. And so let's unpackage everything and see what kind of pieces that we have here. So I'm gonna get my cursor knife and then we'll get to work. Okay, so got everything out of the box, and this is what came in the box. We got 2 leg stands, we got a bag of nuts and bolts, and then we have this 5 feet tall tree with the 6-inch round pedal. These are 3 8-inch AR500 steels, and they do move pretty freely, so it should have no problem flipping them with a 9mm in say maybe 20 to up to 30 yards. We'll see about that. And these are quite heavy, so we'll have to do some testing to see what distance a 9mm handguns round can flip these targets to the other side. And it does have the instruction. It looks like pretty simple assembly, but I would think that the assembly, once this is assembled, you don't want to disassemble it, and it's put more like a permanent setup, unless you want to always use a wrench ratchet set to disassemble it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my truck. I have a hitch carrier that holds about up to 500 pounds, and I was gonna have this whole thing transported on the back of the truck on the hitch carrier. So when I go outside, so that's gonna be how I will be transporting it. So this thing is so easy to set up. You can just do it like by yourself. You don't need another person to help you. All you have to do is to get this whole tree stem kind of angled up to enough height so that it kind of clears the mounting legs at this angle, so that you can have it mount to this bracket down here. So it's got 4 holes. So I already got one down there hooked up, loosely. Just want to show you how this is done, and I can just do it by myself with one hand filming and one hand doing it, and just to show you how simple it is. So what you do is to kind of get a washer, go into your hex bolt, and then you sort of angle it to a point where you can get this bolt inserted over like that, and then see how it's already kind of standing. If you got the lower one already hooked up, then I got one more washer to go in, and then I have a split washer to lock it up, and then the hex bolt that goes on top of it, and voila, then all you have to do is tighten it up, and you got one leg all set up. And make sure the leg, the sort of the curved downside with the opening, that is facing the ground, so that make sure you don't have it upside down, and that's all you have to pay attention to. Everything else just fall right into places. So I'm gonna get the other side set up, and we're gonna have this one tree stand up, so that we'll take a look from there. So with everything sort of in place and pre-tightened a little bit, and so the rest of it, just use a 5/8 socket and just do a little bit more final tie down, and that's it. Yeah, so that's it. You know, just a little bit time, maybe a few minutes to assemble it. So yeah, I was wrong. You can actually kind of take it apart quickly, get to the site and reassemble it, so that you can actually have everything transported, you know, flat. But I'm just gonna have it in the truck bed or in a cargo carrier, so that just to avoid the hassles. All right, so I got everything all assembled, and it seems like it's pretty solid from the top. I'm not sure about the legs. You probably don't want to you know, flinch too much and hit low, because I don't think these are AR500s, but these are definitely AR500s, 6 inches, 3/8 plates. And I think these, we'll see how this thing takes the hits as well from 9mm. I think it should be okay. Let's take a look at the back, the hinges. It seems like they're pretty well made. I don't think it will be easily damaged by the impact. So what I'm worried is that if the steel here is not too strong, it might sort of you know, impact the structure of this kind of hinges, make it a little bit twisted so that they don't turn as easy. But yeah, we'll have to take it to the range, and we'll see how they hold up to competitions. Okay, so I got everything all loaded into the truck bed. It's a 6-foot truck bed, so it will fit. A 5.5-foot truck bed is not gonna have this thing all fit inside, so you need a bigger truck bed. Preferably 2 people will do the job a lot easier. I had my brother help me out earlier, so 2 people, no problem. So it's not too heavy, like 100 pounds. But yeah, ready to go up to the hill tomorrow. Yep, we'll see you there. So from here to there, and we're gonna start with 15 yards from those tents, and then start with that, and then we're gonna go to about 25 yards, no, 30 yards, and then 50 yards, all the way at the end of the pit. And then we'll see at 50 yards, when we shoot it with, say, a pistol caliber carbine with like a 7 to 10 inch barrel, 9mm, see if it will still have enough energy to turn the plates. I think it should have the energy. We'll see. So now it's about 7 p.m. We're gonna camp here tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna have a lot more people showing up, and we're gonna have a little bit of dueling competitions with pistols and pistol calibers carbines. 好，大家过来拿咖啡啊！咖啡ole, cafe ole. So we got a lot of people show up today for the pistol competition. It's just for fun. And so we got this one right here. About right now, it's 15 yards, and we're gonna start with that, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Drink up. Good morning. Oh. 没了，赢了。All right. 还有平局的。The lefty one. 平局怎么办呢？打平手。运气不好。好厉害！ Oh no！ 打不过。 可以支撑吗？支撑不是？哎，30 yards。哦，打不过，运气，运气，运气。 Okay, after hundreds and hundreds of rounds going through this target, let's check it out. 15 yards pistol and 30 yards pistol caliber carbines. Looks like the stand looks okay, just paint chipping. There's no dent, so the little post seems like pretty sturdy material. There's a lot of deflections and plates holding up really well. And back here, it seems like all the hinges seems to be all in place. Everything's moved freely. There's nothing bending. And but there's a lot of sort of the metal chip, like paint chipping down here. It's a lot of, and then down here, let's see, is any holes? So it look like the feet also holding up really well. There's one dent right here, but as long as you're not shooting at it straight, there's no visible big dent or holes down here. So yeah, it's great, works well. All right, so it's been a good day, and everything works really well. Everyone was safe, and had a really good time, and it was very fun. We had some competition going on, and we got a champion for 15-yard pistol and also 30 yards pistol caliber carbines, and it was a great day for us because of the trees. So definitely we're gonna do it again. See you guys next time.